What's going on, people? Today we are going to be playing Dynasty Warriors 5 Extreme Legends on the PS2, not PCS X2. Yes, we are truly throwing it back. I have some pretty impressive save files on this, not anything too crazy, but I felt like this just needed to be revisited. I didn't actually know that I could record gameplay off the PS2. I ended up getting an adapter for the what's it called? The audio and video input that you have on the back of the PS2. I'm so spoiled with HDMI, I don't even know what it's called. RGA, maybe? So I got a converter that clicks into the back of your PS2, and it ultimately produces an HDMI output to your TV. So we're doing that through a Mirrorbox capture card. I tried to optimize it as best as I could so I didn't ruin you guys' vision, but let's be honest, this is what it's all about. Going back and revisiting the classics on the actual hardware. I'm pretty good about getting ISOs over to the PC, however, it's kind of hard for me to figure out how to do actual save files. So I still have all these original save files on my PlayStation 2, and we're just going to revisit it. I know there's a couple different modes in Dynasty Warriors 5 Extreme Legends. Today we are going to do extreme mode. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't even remember the difference between extreme mode and Destiny mode. It's just one of those things where I haven't put a lot of time into it. Obviously I'm on mission 3, but we're just gonna hop back and forth between this and legend mode, maybe, I believe is what it's called. What? I have an interim save. This can't be right. So a lot of what that is as far as scenarios goes, you can actually find in Dynasty Warriors 5 Special, which I have on the Japanese Xbox 360, but I don't speak Japanese, so it's kind of hard. So we'll do Lu De Liao. If I remember my cognizant effort of what this actually means, triggering my memory, I would anticipate it is the son of Zhang Liao, my favorite character. That's my best guess. I haven't played this game in a while on the original PS2, so we're just gonna see how it goes. See if I have any swag. No drip. Absolutely zero drip. It's cool though. I think I have five hits. Of course, no specials. That's gonna get so lame. But let's do it. I don't even care. We're here, we're talking, we're hanging out.
Preparations to strike Yuan Shao at Guangdu. Although their army is large, with that fool at the helm, they do not stand a chance against us.
So if I'm not mistaken, in Destiny mode, you choose the officer to follow. And I believe I chose Zhang Liao, considering Liao is in my name. Why not assume the role of Zhang Liao's son? Is that not the coolest thing ever?
We shall conquer the land from the central plains to Huabei.
Huabei.
It is time to finally bring an end to this relic of the old world.
Let's see it.
We are heading out to capture the enemy base. If successful, we can throw the enemy camp into confusion.
Again, disclaimer, this video footage is not supposed to blow you away with 1080p, alright? It's just one of those deals where I just want to revisit it, and if it looks good, fine. If it doesn't, I'm sorry you had to tune into this.
We must endeavor to bring victory to our forces.
But it's good. This is what we grew up on. This is what I grew up on. I never even had a clue about how to record gameplay. And here I am, as an old man, playing games on hardware that I'm able to record it on. So yeah, of course I'm going to show you guys what my arsenal is like. I would be more impressed to show you what my Dynasty Warriors 5 arsenal looks like, but I didn't load the original because, I don't know, haven't revisited these in a while. So, why not make some progress, you know what I'm saying? Okay. This just looks like a whole lot of be great to me. Figure out everything this mission has to offer quickly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the Great Blade really saved this video. Thank goodness. Take the target. Cao Cao or Zhang Liao is defeated. Do I head straight to the target? Your two. The two lieutenants. I like our chances. This is too good to be true. Any true Dynasty Warriors fan knows this is way too good to be true. Ambushes galore. I'm gonna go ahead and set the record that it's possibly 2 different
Follow
ambushes.
me. Together we shall overwhelm the enemy.
This feels like Guandu. Truthfully. Now the thing that bugs me the most, owning a Japanese Xbox 360 and also owning Dynasty Warriors 5 Special on Xbox 360 is I don't even know if this mode is available. I feel like a lot of what that precedent meant for Dynasty Warriors 5 Special, Dynasty Warriors 5 Special, was to introduce a lot of what the base core game had to offer, as well as what the Xtreme Legends had to offer, which is like a lot of the individual scenarios that you saw briefly when we went into that mode. Now, I don't necessarily know, or Legend mode, excuse me. I don't even believe we really got a chance to dive into it. But like father, like son, just trying to be great here. Trying to earn father's approval. We even have the same weapon. Ah, it's terrible. No combos. Sorry. Okay. Thankfully, it's a let's play. Not necessarily just mindless hack and slay. Yeah, and if you hear my button mashing, yeah, I'm on a PS2 controller. I don't know what you want. I need some drip. I need a little bit of more upgrades when it comes to creating who my character is. But I'm liking the way of blue. Moving on up in the ranks. Another thing that I've yet to truly try out, because again, either I'm just a big fat baby and I know nothing about experimenting, or I just not interested other than just gaining progress and achievements in Dynasty Warriors 5 Xtreme or Dynasty Warriors 5 Special, excuse me, on the Japanese Xbox 360. I don't even know if it has edit mode, and that makes me feel horrible, because an edited character on those graphics would be kind of cool, truthfully. So it's just a matter of figuring that out. Man, I don't know. This Destiny mode is cool. I should have definitely probably went with combos more so than I did. Oh gosh, this lieutenant's got the freaking feed me biscuits. I hate it. Hate that I can't do combos. You guys know I'm a big combo person, but it's fine. Wincho can get this work, Lieutenant can get this work. I'm the son of Zhang Liao, for crying out loud. Can't tell me nothing. However, I didn't even peep that there was ambushes. I was too busy talking.
I defeated an officer.
So hopefully we at least got 2. But yeah, I find Destiny mode and Xtreme mode very intriguing. The way that they were able to implement both of those in the game kind of come off as somewhat of a surprise. And I got into a brief discussion with someone on Facebook. I'm in this Dynasty Warriors Forever group. I didn't really like belittle anybody or anything. It just, someone commented on my comment, and I had mentioned that Koei tends to be a money monger when it comes to the Dynasty Warriors games. And he's like, if anything, Dynasty Warriors is not a money monger. And it's like, I didn't like hit back or anything. He did kind of retract the statement just because it did get a little bit of interactions from other people. And it's no knock on him. I just kind of think people don't really realize how exactly Koei works. I have never seen a game that literally releases almost this exact same carbon copy of the game, just with a few additional features on a complete separate disc. Like, yeah, that was cool in 27 or in like the 2003 maybe, even if that, because you wanted to add different elements to the game, right? Like, for example, Dynasty Warriors 3. Let's go back to the original Xtreme Legends. You make Dynasty Warriors 3. I don't feel like it bombed. If it bombed, I don't think you would have made Dynasty Warriors 3 Extreme Legends. Maybe you would have. I don't know how that game was in Japan for people around my age that grew up playing it. Literally one of the first PS2 games I ever played. But nonetheless, you release a game that has the characters from the original disc, but you give them their own stories. And there are a total of 5, if I'm not mistaken. Lu Bu, Yao Chan, Yuan Shao, Gang Zhou, and Nanmin. Both Nanmin, so that would be technically. What would that be? Manho and Zulong. Yao Chan, Lu Bu. Yeah, so it's like one of those things where it's like, is that necessary? Like, I get they all have their own campaigns, but they're playable in free mode in the original. If I had a soul and a mind, and I'm not too interested in how Dynasty Warriors works, I would just go and play those hypothetical situations in free mode once I unlock most characters and I unlock most stages. But I feel like they did add different elements to it. Obviously, they added a couple more weapons. It's like, that's cool, but you're kind of reaching. I will say that that's what kept Koei in business through 20 years. All means. I'm happy you did it. But the fact that we got a Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends with some pretty dope content on it, I mean, I don't know. I think that's like, hey, like, we've been doing this for 20 years. Maybe we should change it up a little bit. Maybe we should just release a game and add DLC to it temporarily and allow people the option to buy these things. But give them everything up front. Like Dynasty Warriors 8, like, at some point I had it on maybe PS3 or Xbox 360. But it's like, what's the point? What's the point if you're just going to wait and get the Extreme Legends edition that even has story mode? And that's another thing that they did as the games went on. They started including story modes for Wei, Wu, and Shu, not just the other characters. Same with Dynasty Warriors 4. Like, they almost implemented that kind of gameplay immediately. And I just find that interesting. I really enjoy the, like, spin-off stages that they did for set characters in Dynasty Warriors like 4 Extreme Legends, which, yeah, go back 2003. I feel like we're like 4 days away from Dynasty Warriors 4 20-year anniversary, which is kind of crazy. But like, I don't know, like, I appreciated those, but I was a true Koei fan at that time. I was a true Dynasty Warriors fan, so of course I want to know lore of these different types of characters as they progress through their own story. But I don't know, I just think that, like, that's something that's dead, and then we finally see it for Dynasty Warriors 9, but we still do the Empires thing, which Empires thing I can kind of get. It's a complete different strategy to the game. I like to refer to Dynasty Warriors as mindless hack and slash, and I like to refer as Dynasty Warriors Empires as minded hack and slash. Wow. Alright. I'm guessing that's my bodyguard, of course. Capcast forces base captured. We're coming! Coming. But yeah, this may seem like kind of a vent, but at the same time, I'm just kind of calling it for how I see it. Nonetheless, truly appreciate Dynasty Warriors 3, 4, and 5 more than most games in this particular series. But I truly don't anticipate a remaster. I've just been thinking about it. I don't even have a Mushu. I'm just button mashing these people. Truthfully.
This base belongs to Zhang Liao.
So he won. Wow. He
I
got the
want
pops.
you all to remember this feeling of accomplishment.
Yeah, if I'm gonna follow someone, it's gonna be Zhang Liao, right? So yeah. I don't know, I just don't know if it's possible. It's not that I don't want it, I just don't know if they're truly gonna look into doing it. A remaster for Dynasty Warriors 3.5.
If a warrior is to be satisfied with only what is asked of him, then he will never reach his potential. I believe you are capable of much greater deeds than this.
That's tough. Now that's warrior speech right there. That's a Tiger General speech. No, I don't even care what I look like at this point. I need to get some status. I can do charge, level 2 health. Could get a basic mount, wouldn't be too bad. Yeah. But see, that's the thing, you can ride him. I don't think that necessarily means that you start with him. Too late now. Yeah, we're gonna save. We're gonna try out the other option. Since we're in Dynasty mode, I think we're gonna go to Extreme mode if I'm not mistaken. Probably wrap it up from there. Just a quick let's play, but no, we're not doing that. We have to show the people what we got going on. Extreme mode. Yeah, Shining. Now this, in my mind, at the time when I made this, it's kind of triggering some memories, but I'm pretty much essentially creating Shining as in Ganing's offspring, son, if you will. So we went from Dynasty mode to Extreme mode, just to kind of give a little bit of background as to how these things work. Your destination kind of goes on the types of missions that you choose. You also have inventory here. We just have the basic Huangjong sword from Dynasty Warriors 5. So we have, they say someone is planning to raid a small and wealthy village in the area. Guan Yu is one of the bands roaming the area, creating trouble. Store there sells many items for improving your abilities. Really? Let's do that. Let's have a little bit of challenge to the game.
Come on in. We have plenty of good things here.
Oh man, I need help. I don't even know if I need help. Just wasting my money now. Whatever. Begin the mission on horse. Yeah. Through 10? We're at it.
Thank you, very kind.
Let's be great, let's be great, let's be great. Basic. Yo, where's my horse? Really, I automatically start out with it, right? Win pin. The real manga I want. Let's see it. Oh yeah. Mount status. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock out Dong Pao. Oh my gosh, they didn't give me the... This is gonna be very interessante. I do not have any health. I don't even know if I can get health in Destiny mode or in Extreme mode. Probably not. It's called Extreme for a reason. Yeah, just going off my created characters here, people. Oh man, I had like $3,000 and didn't even buy health.
Hey, I defeated an officer.
And they expect me to fight Guan Yu. Yeah, I'm not anticipating help, so we're just gonna fight. Gonna give it everything we got. Hope for the best. If I pull this off, it might be a miracle. If I don't, see, probably done with the archive. One thing that I kind of liked about Dynasty Warriors 5 that we didn't really see in Dynasty Warriors 3 and 4 for the time being is that Dynasty Warriors 5 implemented bases that kind of strategically turn the tide of the battle. So if you're kind of like against the ropes, it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe take a couple bases that are close to the main camp. That way you're not worried about enemies infiltrating it so easily, because they wouldn't be able to infiltrate the main camp as easy if they're surrounding bases that are under your occupied control. So I did appreciate that aspect. I also think it affects morale a little bit more. And people say that Dynasty Warriors 5 is more of a carbon copy for Dynasty Warriors 4, and I disagree with that. I think that Dynasty Warriors 4 almost had more of like, I hate to say this, but it kind of had more of like a gothic, darker tone. A lot of the stages tended to be at night, and it was just overall just kind of darker scenage. Not necessarily saying that the characters and display and like monologues were dark. It's just how the ambiance and the scenery was kind of portrayed. So I feel like it was kind of the opposite for Dynasty Warriors 5. They noticed, they're like, hey, why are all these stages at night? You know, people fight during the day too. Some people don't even have breakfast before they fight. It's like, yeah, we got to be a little bit more diverse in that aspect. And they did. And I think a lot of the stages are well put together. So, I don't know. I just think that's one kind of interesting thing about it. As far as gameplay goes, it's also not necessarily the same. Because in Dynasty Warriors 4, if you remember, it was like a progression through the ranks. Whereas you would progress through having a better weapon, you would progress through having a better status, and things of that nature. Whereas in Dynasty Warriors 5, you know, you're kind of weapon hunting. Back like you were in Dynasty Warriors 3, I think they tried to revisit that. Because, I mean, yeah, you can weapon hunt in Dynasty Warriors 5. It's definitely not as ambitious as it was in Dynasty Warriors 3 Xtreme Legends. But I think it was a cool mechanism. I think that incorporating light, normal, and heavy style weapons also kind of changed the game, an aspect of the game a little bit more so as well. For the good and bad. Some people maybe think hack and slash is just a little too much and they can't keep up. So you go ahead and get a stronger but slower weapon. I don't necessarily think it takes the playthrough any less, or it makes the playthrough any longer, but I do think that it's a little bit more of a strategic approach. It's whatever you want. You know, like I personally, growing up playing these games on the PS2 with my roommate in college, you know, throughout the course of growing up, I played Dynasty Warriors 5, obviously, and then in college, me and my buddy wore this game out. We didn't necessarily play the extended or Xtreme Legends expansion as much, but we definitely played the base core game, because I was going through a lot of my save files, and we have a lot of stories that we haven't necessarily finished. But I have weapons, I have costumes, and all the cool things that can take time as a solo gamer, trying to revisit all those things, because at some point this kind of becomes monotonous, but it's fine. I'm not mad at it. But anyway, I think that revisiting those and finishing them off would be cool. This guy, I'm not even sure if that's going to be beneficial. I better be able to sell it to get some health. Another cool thing about the old games that is kind of underrated is how hard and scarce it actually tends to be to find health. I don't necessarily find that as a bad thing. I actually enjoy it. It just makes it a little bit more invigorating, and also challenges you in a sense of, yeah, what are you made of? I mean, do you block? Do you run? Do you let your moveset charge up all the way and then come back and deliver blows up until the final boss is finally defeated? Where's Guan Yu? I am so surprised I've not seen him yet. And if he's not trying to have some of that action, I'm going to just go to the main base, because I don't like my chances, but we'll see. Yeah, he's not close. Sorry if you thought this playthrough was me owning Guan Yu and Dynasty Warriors 5 Xtreme Legends on 0 health with hardly any type of attributes. What would Wo Long do? Wo Long wouldn't just charge in there and do something crazy, hit a bunch of buttons, get your butt sent back to the save point. We're here to stay. We're fighting these NPCs. Because it's about progression at the end of the day. Am I going to get health defeating Guan Yu? No. I rest my face. I actually created Neo Jin and Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires because of his influence as an officer throughout the games, throughout the years, and of course throughout a lot of
Hey! I defeated an
Just-
officer!
the way Empire in general.
Now I'm really angry!
Oh yeah,
Now
win
I'm
pin.
really angry!
Main boss, are you kidding me?
Now I'm really angry!
Oh yeah. Racking up some KOs here. Maybe it seemed like my fault. Maybe because I got the armor at a good time, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem like my help is penetrated too hard. Not too bad. Oh yeah. Gonna make a combo out of it. Flex on him.
Now I'm really angry! Hey! I defeated an
Hey.
officer!
Very nice. Pat yourself on the back. That's right, kid. You deserve it. Son of Gan Ning. Not sure why you don't have any red. But Gan Ning necessarily wasn't always loyal to Wu. He's a pirate. I despise pirate. Mission 4, baby. Let's go. I'm actually not looking forward to proceeding with this. Yeah, it definitely kicked me out interim save. I'm not sure what that's about. Anyway, this was just a fairly brief playthrough of Dynasty Warriors 5 Extreme Legends on the PS2. I know you guys' eyes are probably drained by now, but again, I just kind of wanted to have that opportunity to revisit some of the archives that I still have. Played this game with my roommate, like I said, through college, so this definitely hits home. But thank you guys for checking out this video. See you in the next video.